Here's a Canon P3-D palm printer. You can just sort of barely see that there. Electronic calculator. I think from 1985. My original box is kind of screwed up. I got this at an estate sale. Canon, Japan. If they are from 1985, it would make sense that that's the year and the rest of the serial number. Opening it up, we find our instruction booklet and the calculator inside, covered in this little plastic case. And voila! There we go. Plastic, of course, beige and dark brown, roll of printer paper, pretty much a standard numeric keypad, a spot for 4 AA batteries on the bottom. There's the notes, Canon P3-D. Looks like at some time this was set up against something hot in its life. First I thought when I saw that it was going to be battery damage, but looking on the inside, there is no battery damage over there that corresponds with the door. So it looks like the damage came from outside the door in, as far as that big huge mess went. So let's see, we have our clear air key, a paper feed key, clear, memory recall, add something to memory, take something away from memory, our print off or on. We have multiply, divides, equals, plus or minus %, and we have plus, minus, and these two features have to do with adding and subtracting as far as subtotals and totals go. Canon P3-D, our paper, which is bond paper. It's not thermal paper. On the 5, you probably won't be able to see it, there is a little tactile dot there so that you know where your finger position is, for those really fast calculator people. Let's see here. Our off and on switch is over here. Taking the cap, here we have the ink roller, which just kind of pulls out and goes back in for easy replacement. Let me see if I can get that back in here now. There we go. And I have an extra one somewhere. And if you can see the ink roller, right there, it just turns, and if you had dry roller and you had a source of ink you could drop on there, you could probably just sort of refill that as the ink ran out. And the paper just roll just sets in there. It's not wrapped around anything, and you run it through and you feed it up through there. There's a little serrated edge here on your thing to tear the paper off with. Turning it on, you've got a sort of, I think it's a VFD green screen there, and you'll notice you heard the paper advance a little. It does that whenever you turn it on. You have also, besides your print key, you can do floating 10 decimals or 2 decimals. All you're floating up to 10. So it's not a really fancy, it's not a scientific calculator by a long shot, but it has a lot of things that maybe a businessman would use. We'll look at a couple of those features. Alright, let's briefly look at the instruction manual. The instruction manual comes in 5 languages: English, German, French, Spanish, and Italian. There's a little mark up there at the top. Mark for high quality and reliability. And there's some of the publication information on the back. Information in here is as you would expect to find it, in different languages. You just scroll across for English, German, French, it's just Spanish and Italian, all the way through. They spend a lot of time on examples, how to replace the paper, how to replace batteries, how to replace the ink roller, more examples of things. We're only going to do a couple of examples. I know there's a specification page here somewhere. Found it. Specifications, temperatures, dimensions, the weight, 12 ounces, battery life. They specify with display only 25 hours or 50 hours with alkaline batteries, and how much paper you can get, how many rolls you can get of paper with batteries and things like that. So that's the instructions. Alright, let's turn the printer on and we'll look at the overflow error message there and the print function. Alright, 98765432210 times 2 equals. We'll see it printed out. A dotted line, it does that when there's more than 10 digits to the left side of the decimal. It's got the memory stack overflow there. Alright, let's try a simple division problem here. 456 divided by 1, 2, 3. There's our answer. Alright, let's take 100 and add it to the memory. let's take 60 and subtract it from the memory. Now let's see what's in the memory. 40, just as it should be. Alright, let's check out the percentage key. What is, let's say, 17% of 2,350. Let's print this. $399.5. Alright, let's try and find the reciprocal of 8. 8 8 0.125. I don't know if you can see that. And what percent of 789 is 456? $57.79. We can check the go from the floating tens to the 2 decimal points. So let's say we'll try it with the floating first. 56 divided by 21 equals, you can see all the digits, 2.66566, 66, lots of sixes. Alright, now let's clear that. And 56, put this on 2 decimals, divided by 21 equals, so you can see when it's 2 decimals, you just it rounds it up to 2.67. Well, that's been the Canon P3-D printing calculator from about 1985, I think. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.